In today's jazz guitar tutorial, I'll be showing you the guitar chords and comping to the jazz standard Fly Me to the Moon in a beginner-friendly manner. Hi my dear jazz guitar enthusiasts around the globe, Sandra Sherman here. Greetings from Austria. I'll explain and show you every single guitar chord, and there is also a slow tempo version towards the end of this lesson. For copyright reasons, I've embellished the melody in the underlying backing track a bit. You can purchase the backing tracks plus the tabs, including regular notation, from one of the links down below in the description box. Now let's get Fly Me to the Moon guitar chords under your finger. We're in the key of E flat, which is the most common instrumental key, and we have an A1 and an A2 section. Each of these are 16 bars long. Let's get started. We start with a C minor chord, and we have a C here on the E string. And whenever we have the root on the E string in a jazz guitar voicing, we do not play the A string. So what you want to do is you mute the A string. Okay, you play that 8th fret here, but you mute the A string. And then we continue with the ring finger on the 8 of D, G, and B. Okay, I bar my finger in this one, and then I play with my pick and my fingers. You can choose your fingers only too if you want to. If you want to strum with the thumb or the pick, then you really have to mute that A string because it does not belong to the chord. And we have a regular jazz rhythm. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. 2 strums are 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and that's it. 1 time. And now we go to a 2-5-1 chord progression. That's a cadence, and it appears in jazz all the time. All right, we have an F minor 7 chord here. That's the right below is the F on the A string, then the 6th, the 8th, and the 9th in a 4 strings. So another chord of regular jazz rhythm. Another bar I meant. All right, so C minor to F minor. When I say C minor or F minor, I always mean C minor 7, F minor 7. We don't play triads in jazz. We're beyond that. Just kidding. But it's always 7 chords at least. So B flat 13, that's our 5 chord. And here is a B flat. Again, we do not play the A string. We touch it ever so slightly so it gets muted in case we want to strum. Here is the 6th of the D string, the 7th and the 8th. And the comping chords don't go higher than the B string. That's our highest note always. There's nothing on the E string usually. Just when you have filler chords or something, some kind of horn fills or something. But usually we don't do that because we don't want to interfere with the ongoing melody, okay? So we play a bar of B flat 13 and now E flat major 7, the 1 chord resolution. E flat is on the 6th, 8, 7, 8. Again, not higher than the B string. Okay, we play only half a bar, so that's only 1 strum. 1, 2, and now I play a tritone substitute which fits in really cool in here and it's very jazzy. And that's an A7 flat 5. I have my A here on the 5th fret. You can play it with the fingers too. I prefer the thumb here. Nothing on the A string. Then the 5th, the 6th, and the 4th. All right. So we were at E flat. So this is splitted. This bar, half a bar of E flat major and half a measure, half a bar of A7 flat 5. All right, let's revisit the first 4 bars. 3, 4. Okay, the next 4 bars are A flat major. That's the A flat here on the 4th, nothing on the A string. 5, 5, and 4. All right, an entire bar. Then the D half diminished. Now we have a 2-5-1 cadence in minor. And this one starts with a D half diminished. 5, here is the D. 5, 6, 5, 6 in a 4 strings. And a whole bar. And now I glide over, I get a G7 sharp 5. That's an altered chord. I have a G here on the 3rd of the E string. Here is the 7th on the 3rd. The 3rd is on the 4th of the G string. And here's the sharp 5. Sharp 5 is an alteration. And a dominant chord with an altered, let's say 5th, like a sharp 5th, is called an altered chord. So this is G7 sharp 5. And I do a rhythmic break here now. So to add a little extra fun, I play 1 and then I play the bass again and the upper 3 strings separately twice. This sounds like this: 3, 4, 1. Again, 1. All right, and here's the resolution chord, C minor 7. This time I take this chord and not this. They're actually the same chords, okay? But this time it's easier here because I'm already here. And also I want to add a C7 later in the bar. C minor 7, C on the 3rd, 5, 3, 4, bar over, but don't play this high E string. In a 4 strings only. I play 1, 2, and on 3 and, I change over to a C7 chord because that's what appears here. And all we need to do is change, here you go, the flat 3rd of the chord, the minor 3rd, to a major 3rd. And now we have a C7 dominant chord. Make sure the B string is audible, otherwise you don't hear the difference. All right, and this bar is 1, 2, and 3, and again. That's the line where it is in other words, and this I add a pushy feeling to that, a syncopated feeling. All right, and that was phrase 1, and I'm gonna play through the entire phrase 1, all 8 bars at slow tempo now. 2, 3, 4. And here are the last 8 bars of the A1 section. Here we go. We start with an F minor 9 chord now. That's F here on the 8, 6, 8, 8. F minor 9, 1 bar. Now that was the 2. The 5 chord of that E flat scale is a B flat 7. We had the B flat 13 before. This time the melody would like to have a B flat 9 sus4 chord, fits a lot better now. So B flat here again on the 6th, no A string of course, 6, 5, 4. That's a B flat 9 sus4 chord. And I do a rhythmic break here again. I start with a different one this time. I start with the bass string, then the upper 3 strings, 1 and rest, and again, rest. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, from F minor 9 before. Make sure this is short, so move your fingers away. Release the pressure. And now the 1 chord is E flat major 7 again. We know that 6, 8, 7, 8 inner 4 strings. Regular rhythm and C7 sharp 5. We had this chord type before on G. Now we have it on C. 8 fret of the E string is a C. 8, 9, 9. C7 sharp 5. Same chord as down here on G. And I have a rhythmic break again. I play all the strings at once. I mean all the strings we're fretting. These. Just 4 strings. Then the 3 upper ones. Rest, and then all the strings again. One more time. 1 and 2 and. See, these breaks are all variations of. Or now. What else did we have? We had 1. Those are all breaks, and we usually put rhythmic breaks in the second of 2 bars, of 2 measures. All right, so regular bar, break, but not of course every second one. But if you keep counting, this must be a second of 2 bars. All right, you get that in the feeling automatically without counting bars or something. All right, F minor 7, I stay here, and now I have my F minor 7. We know it already, 8, 6, 8, 9. Regular beat, B flat 13, regular rhythm, and E flat major. You know all these chords? And now I have a huge standard break. Okay, I'm gonna show you the chords first and what to do if you can't play it, because it's a little tricky, but I wanna challenge you in every lesson just a little bit to expand your vocabulary, this time rhythm vocabulary. Okay, D minor 11. All right, we can also play a D half diminished, but I prefer D minor 11, fits the melody better. Okay, and I play, that's 10, 10, 10, 8 by the way. And the rhythm is bass with the upper 3 strings afterwards, twice. But it's a 16, an 8, and a 16. Right? Ba ba ba. And in front of that, before that, I have a little ghost note. I think I do an upstroke. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Yeah. I mute that string. But practice without that ghost note first. Half a bar, and the other half is G7 flat 9. It's 5 chord. 10 of the A string, that's the G. 9, 10, and then the 9th. Bar this. Please don't play it like this. Bar it. Go from here to here. 10, 9, 10, 9. And again, with a ghost note before that. Okay, I play that really slowly. 3, 4. One more time. If you can't play that, just play the regular rhythm. But this is the last chord, was the last chord of the A1 section, and it's a really cool break, I think. All right, that was phrase number 2, and I'm gonna play it slowly now for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. The A2 section has 16 bars as well, and the first 10 bars are identical to the A1 section. Let's just revisit really quickly. Second bar, third, B flat, E flat, A flat, sixth bar, seventh, and then F minor 9, B flat 9 sus4 with the break. And that's where we take a different route. The first, the A1 section now went to E flat, and now we go not to E flat, this time we go from B flat 9 sus4 to a minor cadence, G half diminished. Same as the D we had already on the G, 10, 11, 10, 11, and I start with the break. Actually, I start with the break, that's the first of 2 bars, because I make another break on the second, so I make a long break, that's okay. I play all the 4 strings, 1 and 2 is the rest, then the A string, and then the upper 3 strings twice. 1 and, one more time. Alright, so after 1 bar, you go to C7 sharp 5, our altered chord. We have a 2, 5, this is the 5 chord, 8, 8, 9, 9, and another break. This time all 4 strings, then the upper 3, and then all 4 again. I think we had this break before. Alright, G minor, G minor 7 flat 5, or G half diminished, that's the same name, to C7 5. Okay, C7 sharp 5. F minor 9 is next. 8, 6, 8, 8. That's an F minor 9 chord, inner 4 strings, then the upper 3, rest, and all 4 again. Alright, so actually the same rhythm as we had on the C7 sharp 5. Then I stay here. I now have the 5 chord of the E flat, that's the B flat 13 sus4 we take. I bar over this on the 6th fret. Here's the B flat, then the 6th of the D. Please don't strum over the A. If you strum, you should consider using your thumb or something. You cannot strum this because the A string is not being muted now when we bar. 6, 6, 8, 8. So this, or if you want to strum, you would have to do something like this in order to mute the A string by touching it. All right, but I don't suggest strumming here anyway. So and now we're at the end. So what I do, the last couple chords, I kind of arpeggiate through that chord. That's tricky in the beginning because it's so fast. Okay, try it with your fingers first, maybe. Right, so B flat 13 sus4, that's a half a bar, 1, 2, B flat 9 sus4, we had this already, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, and a last chord, E flat 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, inner 4 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to play it again, there is 1 bar missing, and that would be the turnaround again that leads us to the A1 section, and that's D minor 11 to G7 flat 9, where we had this weird kind of Sandra rhythm. You can now play a break again like we had before, or just whatever you like. Or this break, whatever you like, but it would be D minor 11, 10, 10, 10, 8, and G7 flat 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. But for this, I end on E flat 6. I don't play it twice, okay? Because I just end on this, I end on E flat. All right, here's phrase 3 from the G half diminished at slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Before I'll play through the entire song now, along with the play along at slow tempo, I want to recommend you something. You are here probably because you're a beginner in jazz guitar, Please check out basic jazz 7th chord lesson I have here on my channel. I'm gonna put interactive cards here somewhere. Then the tension chords, how to comp in regular hybrid picking style, and then strumming. Those 4 lessons, please check them out and you're ready to go and comp whoever you like to. All right, now let's check out the song at slow tempo with the play along. I hope this jazz guitar lesson on Fly Me to the Moon was helpful for you. If it was, please give me a fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I see you next week. Servus, baba.